Basically, Mr. Kamaya's body was still that of a nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have. However... Thanks for notifying that I'm live. 5 minutes later, stream.
Twitch be like, burr. You fainted?
I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps?
The defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy? Witness. Elaborate on that point for us.
Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes.
Great. Well, now what? So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure the defendant left the channeling chamber at all, because she's going to use the key? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself. I'm going to say the key is proof enough.
It's true that the witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. Looks like Miss Von Karma is ready to move on her next witness.
Next victim. That's enough. From what I can tell, there's nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, she can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't coming back to bite me and bite us in the butt.
Now, let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That's exactly what you're doing.
Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She? She went to speak with someone?
Well, it could be any, many.
She's gonna say there was a confession. Who was it? It's gonna really hurt Von Karma.
The prosecution calls Miss Innie Minnie, who is sleeping in the side room at the time.
Innie Minnie?
I think you can see where this is headed. Witness. Name and occupation. Okay. So, like, my name is, like, Innie Minnie. I'm, like, researching, like, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's, like, I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what it means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Minnie. After the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Like, I guess that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. I didn't even click anything. The game just like, alright, she's done talking.
It was what Von Karma.
Yeah.
She forced you to do it.
That is alright, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine, for my sake.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. What is that face?
Are you rubbing your eye that's closed?
Yeah, right. It was like, oh my god, totally my sister. I like hadn't
That
seen
stood.
her in like
stood-
so long. I was
She
so
stood
happy
so menacingly.
in like a sad way. My sister, she like totally, she told me something like totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person I entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
I mean, are you saying that the spirit was a spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why don't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to?
Yeah?
Of course.
Miss Mimi, please.
My sister? Like, this is what she said to me. That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it, Annie?
He took her revenge. Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There. Are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow.
But swallowing is what you're used to.
However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
I beg to differ, Your Honor.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie?
Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean? Yeah, fucking Phoenix, really?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is no room for doubt, so the defense will examine this witness. We believe our cross-examination will reveal the truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spat out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last. Okay. Do we press everything, or is there something I specifically have to present?
You need to specifically press on just like one statement.
Okay, let me look through. Is it this one?
Yep.
Sweet, I'm good at this shit.
You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But like, maybe if I was like someone who didn't know about like the occult, but I like know all about the curing channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like what she said. What boss lady said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? Fuck no. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to be like, think anything was strange.
But... Ow!
Don't keep badgering her.
You know the phrase objection? Could you try using that once in a while?
Yeah, we've barely had any objections in this trial, and it makes me a little empty on the inside.
Mr. Wright. This line of questioning of what the witness felt when she saw her sister. Is it really that important?
And that it is very important.
Yeah. It's very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna guess that it's like... Since if we're going with the idea that Annie was in on it, then she would have known that this was happening. So she would have been surprised.
Well, we know that this is all pretty much a lie, so any detail she can give about a lie can expose it for the lie it is.
True, that's right.
Because we know that if we believe that there's no way that she was channeling that person, because she was dreaming.
Ah, true. Yeah,
and she can't dream while she's channeling. Yeah. So that would mean everything that Morgan has said and everything that Minnie has said a lie.
Damn. Ayo, we on the trial now? Heck yeah. Providing that stream doesn't keep dying.
Doesn't die again.
Knock on wood. My giant wood desk. Come on, tarot cards.
Their tarot cards are what are sucking out the internet.
I hope not.
Just like, oh, you can't. You want to have
stream
internet? Well,
dies
too
again.
bad.
Your stream dies again, knock on wood. We'll start back up and I'll do your reading. But
Okay.
but that's because stream. God, I hate when technical difficulties just exist. Yeah, stream died like 4 times, and like we don't know why. I think something's wrong with Twitch. So I'm gonna
I feel
have,
most
like,
bad. Go ahead.
I'm gonna have 1 hour and 15-minute video, and then like 3 15-minute videos, and then however long
that's
this
just
one's
7.
gonna be. Knock on wood.
I just feel bad for the viewers, honestly, because they're missing out and stuff.
Well, it's gonna like they're gonna have to like jump from like these shorter videos because I can't combine them unless if I throw them into an editor, combine them, and then export them to YouTube because I can't re-export them up to Twitch.
Yeah, because Twitch don't do that.
Yeah, Twitch does not do that.
All right, Mr. Wright. Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, I'm like totally cool with that. I wasn't like scared at all, and like her costume looked like, totally like normal. What does that even mean? I'm gonna press on that.
So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, nothing was like weird.
Hmm.
I smell bullshit.
Mia's talking to herself like she found something wrong.
Oh god, I was like a little freaked out. I'm like, oh god, is this paranormal activity? Is this The Exorcist? That's impossible. Like, is everything okay? Can I like go on?
Oh.
Okay, so do I present something here?
You have to present yes.
I'm assuming I present the costume.
That could work.
So this one.
Yes, that or another piece of evidence, but that will work. That was very well spun. Lie, Miss Innie.
Gasp. Like gasp.
Like a gasp.
Flip my hair that's like too short for me to actually like flip it off my shoulder. What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is.
When the music stops. Yes, right? When it stops and you know you got it right.
When the music stops, pog, 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 pog.
Yes, Frog Pog. I love Frog Pog. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix?
Miss Minnie, may I remind you of what you just said? You said there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone were to appear before you like this.
Blood spray.
Miss Minnie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat.
Like, choo 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 on my beret?
Order, order. Miss Minnie, what is the meaning of this?
Choo choo choo.
Miss Minnie?
I'm thinking. Don't interrupt me. And what are you stammering about, Your Honor? Itty Meeny sprites are supreme. She's an icon. She got Angie.
We're getting closer to that breakdown.
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there.
Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. Like, I'm sorry. I, didn't mean to snap. I like to roll for insight on that.
Go ahead and roll insight.
I rolled a 3.
Yeah, she just snapped. She'll be fine.
Now, hurry up with the testimony. That sprite right there.
The tongue sticking out like, I'm just so sorry. I'm nothing but a cute, cuddly puppy. Come on.
If you please.
Where she just kind of bonks her head with her tongue sticking out. Supreme. You mean this?
Holy shit.
Well,
We're gonna be talking and presenting a lot in the next testimony.
Great. Hopefully stream holds up. Knock on wood.
The judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be.
That's the best Innie Mini sprite. It is one of the
Honestly,
best sprites.
my favorite is whenever she's like going through the full breakdown.
Which we haven't seen yet, I'm imagining.
No, we haven't, but we're getting there.
I'm ready. I'm so ready. Like, the side room was, like, kind of dark, you know? So, like, the costume is, like, purple, right? The blood totally blended right in. The breakdown is pretty good. And I, like, persuaded my sister it wasn't, like, right to do something like that. And then, like, I took my sister to the channeling chamber. Innie Mini is just April, May, but better. Oh, fuck.
I mean, yeah,
vaguely
kind of.
remember April, May.
Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason to why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Like, thanks, Gramps?
I'm 42. Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness.
Judge just knows at this point.
He's just like,
I've been in the courtroom with you long enough to know that you want to cross-examine. Alright, let's go. Let's go!
Okay, am I pressing or am I presenting?
we have to press on 2 statements.
Okay. In any order?
Yes. There's a certain order you have to do it.
I'm assuming we're gonna press on the statement last.
Yeah.
Okay. Typically you have to press before you get to the juicy stuff. Sometimes that changes though. Yeah, I figured.
Man, I think the hardest thing is probably like presenting at certain points. Especially when in this part where for the longest time I didn't realize you could present profiles.
Oh yeah.
So I was confused. You're lucky that I was here to tell you that because I didn't realize that for a while.
I'm assuming we press here.
No.
Here?
Yeah.
Profiles are so scary. This is like worse Danganronpa, because Danganronpa is at least I think like a little bit more forgiving when you mess up on something.
I mean, they forgive you. You you get a meter. And what was your sister, Miss Minnie, look like at your time?
You
Also,
can
you can
say
save at like
Mimi.
any point.
You can say Mimi.
Mimi.
Yeah, let me save.
People can just save scum it the whole time.
Yeah, I forget that save is a thing.
That's because you have somebody with a walkthrough here.
Well, she was like totally flipped out because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think like she knew. She like said she did something really bad. I don't know, man. Dango Bango is a bit nicer gameplay wise. Yeah, that's...
I will admit that at the very least that this game came out earlier than Dango Bango.
There is
So.
rumor of a new Danganronpa game though. There's rumor. There's nothing official.
I will tell you something that is official though.
The
Great Detective Chronicles.
Yes, I know.
You can pre-order it on Steam already.
I know. Oh, they now have a pre-order thing?
Yeah, pre-purchase.
Because like that wasn't existing like last week.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, I just noticed it like today,
Ooh.
so you can already pre-purchase
The
it.
great Ace Attorney.
Yeah.
Sherlock
I-
Holmes.
I can't wait if they don't voice it and I'm able to voice it for like Gray here. I have like a great voice I want to do for Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, get it right.
Sherlock Holmes.
Anyway. And like she said she wanted to go with me to like apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah. And then
Like, why would I lie? Was your sister calm by that time?
like, I guess so. I guess maybe like taking her revenge on Dr. Gray like made her feel a lot better. I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner the better.
Is that a fucking Fred Von Karma in court?
I love how Innie is just kind of doing her little dance on the stand.
Von Karma would be like, I need to make sure this rope is tight.
It's tight.
She says with her whip at the ready. Yeah, I know, right?
This is Von Karma's court, okay? You're just living in it.
Fucking, is that a dab?
No, it's pause.
Okay.
It's very cute though. I mean, if you redeem notes, you can make me dab.
Nah, I'm saving for story time.
And like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean?
When you...
We're going to the crime scene.
Yeah. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what?
Press harder.
Always press, never retreat.
Think harder. I know you can remember something.
Damn college kids can't remember shit.
I actually agree. I just remembered a reason why that is important. You probably forgot.
No, because when everything was taking place, little bitty Pearly was cleaning up the thing.
Yes.
So
Yes.
if she didn't pass through, she wouldn't have known that.
If she passed through, then Pearly would have seen.
Mhm.
There's no way Pearly wouldn't have seen this.
I like totally can't. Big brain moment. Yeah, big grad school college brain here. Unlike whatever Annie is, I guess, a college student. Poser. Is she lying about that too?
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court.
I love how you assumed I would just forget that detail. How dumb.
Well,
do
you
think I
forgot-
am?
I'm not saying you were dumb. You forgot about a lot of things you said, remember? You said like, I completely forgot about what happened last time, so I was like, you probably
Listen.
forgot about this.
Once I have frickin' once I like am in the moment, I can remember better.
Okay. That's the reason why I assumed, because you had said that you probably forgot things.
Annie made me so angry because she's a fellow psychologist, I suppose, parapsychology or whatever. Ah, makes sense. My mom's a psych professor.
Oh god.
What?
Stream die?
So
Is that just my end?
bitrate?
Okay, it's probably
Bitrate's
just my end.
still doing its thing.
Okay.
Over here.
Probably just my end then,
Every
it's
time
trying to
you say,
update.
oh god, or oh shit, I instantly look at my bitrate.
Okay. I don't know why my stream died for this, so I was like, oh no.
Yeah,
Do you
Mary's
think-
still here and Marco's still here.
Okay, good. It's just my end.
Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way into the channeling chamber, is that all important?
It's very important.
Yeah? I asked because it's very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this.
Phoenix.
Phoenix, really?
Phoenix.
Phoenix is the embodiment of make it till you break it.
Fake it till you make it.
Yeah, there you go.
Phoenix is the definition of college students just faking it until we make it.
Until you get that master's degree.
Yeah. Heavy imposter syndrome. Phoenix is trying his best, okay? His best is not good enough.
His best does not excuse his stupidity.
Amen.
Very
Dude,
well.
Dude is on his last brain cell.
He probably killed most of it with the hairspray for that fucking hair.
Yo, don't hate on the hair.
I don't hate the hair, I just hate the time he probably spends on his hair.
Miss Minnie will, if you will please, include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay.
Okay.
I like didn't see anyone on the way to like the channeling chamber, and I'm assuming we present,
You'll have to present, yes.
and then we present the vase, the urn, I should say. Not the
Either
vase.
that or the profile of the person we shall talk about, but yeah. Oh yeah, you right, actually.
Man, and he had that hair as a kid too.
He did, like, I'm imagining his mom, like, teaching him when he's, like, first born, like, this is how you came out, this is how you gonna stay. I finally found the fault, or I guess in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn.
Like urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So, like, what does that prove? Who cares about some worn out old urn? Like, yeah. I already, like, said I didn't see, like, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. Ayo, objection theme. I didn't, like, totally say anything about, like, an urn, did I?
It looks like you still don't understand.
You have to explain it to her. Listen, Phoenix. College students, we need everything explained to us. We're sometimes very dumb.
Coming out of the United States high school schooling program, of course. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen this person.
And then Pearly, age 8. How old is Morgan? We don't know how old she is.
Yeah, we don't know how old she is. Too old.
Wait, I want to see how old. Oh. Purported.
I'm as
Seems
old
to
as I want to be.
Extremely healthy. Okay.
He fucking broke into our profiles and wrote that.
What is purported?
I'd like to
mean?
introduce you to someone. Here, I can look it up. It's
Oh, you
most
need to-
definitely not a MILF territory.
Dr. Huddy makes you want to commit war crimes.
Oh god, you should have been here earlier whenever I was doing his voice. You would have hated him more.
Director Hottie makes you want to commit.
So, a purported means appearing or stated to be true, although not necessarily so. So, basically alleged.
Oh
So
my
his age
God.
is alleged.
Wow. Is he
That's
also
not the
42?
last-
Because I would like to roll for insight on that.
He has not set his age, so you can't roll for that.
Damn. Yes, I actually have dice out. And I'm rolling
Unfortunately,
for
there is no
things.
roll for common sense other than intelligence, so you could try rolling intelligence, I guess.
Alright, I'll roll for intelligence. Oh,
Would you like a plus or a minus for your modifier?
Am I rolling or am I rolling for Phoenix?
Let's say you're rolling for Phoenix.
So that's gonna be a minus.
Okay.
I rolled an 8.
Okay. Yeah, his age is definitely alleged. You know that he is of an age.
He is a age. Just
You're like-
a age.
You're like, he probably has a rough life. He's maybe like 25.
Try to drink water. Cheers.
Jeez. I can't wait for us to meet Director Hoyty again so I can do the voice. I hope you're here. This is Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay.
Yes, and how is this child relevant?
It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden.
Oh.
And she just happened to break this urn.
Oh. Oh!
Wait, she broke the urn?
Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball. And Pearl was the one who put it back together.
Because she's a responsible child.
And she was very sad while doing it.
Yeah.
While sitting right in the middle of Winding Way. She's like, I don't want to be exiled.
She's going feral. It's happening. She making feral cat noises.
Oh, God.
What?
Oh, God.
I'm terrified.
You should be. She's breaking down, man. She's
I
breaking down.
I want to go home. I want to go to my bed that's like 15 feet away.
You can't go to bed. You gotta finish this trial, man.
Damn. What? Oh, what?
We gotta get weird. We gotta get to the weird Japanese circus, like, next episode.
Oh God.
Miss Minnie.
That's my name.
Pearl was there in the Winding Way at the time. She was hard at work, putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see.
Turnabout big top baby.
There's one aspect of that is gonna, like, kind of freak you out, and it freaked me out whenever I first saw it. So I really want to get to this so we can have a breakdown, our own breakdowns of that.
Oh God.
If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'll have to declare you legally blind.
Oh my God. I mean, she doesn't open her eyes, so like, I mean.
R slash murdered by words.
Grr. Like, grr? Rar? Am I, like, doing that right?
I think I've sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Minnie.
God, Phoenix is so sad. He is sassy when he's actually big brain. The rest of the time, he's just dumb wet noodle.
You are a masterful liar. Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say.
Incredible. Those are cute emotes. Oh my goodness.
The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness.
Cause she's a liar.
So, Miss Minnie, tell us the truth.
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course.
The witness just testified about that. That's right. I was like sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? There's no way. Your lies end here.
What do you... I'm not even gonna finish that sentence. That's how angry I am.
The witnesses say... Sorry. The witnesses says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction?
In the evidence?
It's in her testimony. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Minnie, you made the following statement.
Like, Morgan was the only one in the Shannon chamber, you know.
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
Oh gosh, she opened her eyes.
She did.
So, like, what does, like, that have anything to do with anything? Sorry.
It's very simple. Miss Minnie, how did you know that fact?
How?
I concede Miss Fay was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that.
The minute the eyes open, she's nothing but angry.
Which means, Miss Minnie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber.
But not at the time that she initially said.
But you didn't go there by the way of the Winding Way.
Gwa!
But look at the manor guide map. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way.
Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Minnie, please answer the question.
No. Don't ask a question off of a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put that on the table, Mr. Phoenix Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah.
The only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Innie Minnie. Now is the time to prove it.
Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place?
Channeling chamber.
Yeah.
Was that a yes?
Yeah, that's a yes. Miss Minnie was here, of course.
What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right.
God, I remember audibly screaming once I figured this out. LMAO. Like, I had said when we were back, like, interviewing her and putting the pieces together, like, oh, she was probably hiding in the box. That's probably where she was hiding, is in the box that has the hole in it. That was then put in the side room and removed from the crime scene.
Miss Minnie was at the scene of the crime.
Order. That's why that order.
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started. If I was a smart human being, I maybe had pieced it together, but I've got the IQ of Phoenix. But Phoenix's hair is pretty dope, though. So I guess that's pretty cool, right?
That just means you have dope hair with it.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Simple, Miss Innie Minnie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
And then we're gonna present the box.
What's in the box?
I was hiding. Where? Like, where was I hiding? I'm assuming here?
She was hiding behind the screen.
Here.
I mean, it's closer to the center, but yeah, as long as you put behind the screen. Yeah, I think that's good enough. Here, of course.
Behind the folding screen? Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. Ain't no way of hanging out behind the folding screen. See? You stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it onto me, slime ball. Oh god.
Her hat gonna fucking break.
Yeah, she's ripping holes in her hat. With how much hair gel is used on Wright, I imagine he must go through a lot of pillows with those spikes.
I assume he just sleeps like face in the pillow.
He's face down. Makes sense to me. Probably why this man is constantly broke.
He broke because of Maya wants hamburgers so much.
Yeah. And the pink princess trading cards.
Yeah, the Steel Samurai collectibles and the Pretty Pink Princess one. Yeah.
Yep.
Now, Miss Minnie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying.
Shut it, Gramps. As if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry.
How, no matter how broke you may be, you will never be poorer than Gumfuck. Gumshoe.
Now that's just uncalled for, pal. Why you gonna call me out like that?
Looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along.
Awful bedside manner.
The witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the help of this.
And we present the box.
What's in the box? Miss Minnie. How are you able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple.
And the hat is magically fine now. Yeah.
You were hiding inside this box.
They're really paying our favorite detective himbo less than minimum wage, shaking my head. I know, right?
Wait, he getting paid? By this point, I'm surprised he's not paying to be the detective.
Yeah. That tiny little box, no person could fit in that.
You
Ayo,
literally fit in
pursuit
it before.
theme?
Yeah, this is a Justice Pursuit theme. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproven. A lot of disproved you when she was hiding from me in it.
But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right. I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time.
That's right. Do you think you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime?
And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove
This
clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. I won't switch the judge because he switched to him.
And it will be the curtain. Or the folding
The
screen.
folding screen. Yes, that or the box again, so either works. Take a look at this clothing box.
You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing.
What on earth? Yeah.
I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already.
There's a hole and about 8 inches off the ground.
A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before?
The folding screen had a hole the same height.
That's right. I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened. At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen. Which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. I went through the screen, and then it went through the box. Miss Minnie, you were hiding behind the folding screen, waiting for your chance. Yes, for the chance to kill Dr. Gray.
Ah!
Order. So what are you saying, Ed?
Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Innie Minnie?
That is exactly what I'm saying. Miss Innie Minnie.
Not Dr. Gray. Oh my god, I love that emote. That's such a cute emote, Mary.
I don't see an emote.
Oh, on your screen?
Yeah,
In chat?
on my chat. Yeah,
Aw.
doesn't look like an emote. It just looks like a oh no face. Like, oh, now I see it on your. Actually, I see it on
Yeah.
your stream.
Yeah.
I like that too. You were hiding inside this clothing box all along. And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey.
It's a Chrome extension, methinks.
Masquerade as Maya Fey.
She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client.
No, stop. I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea of the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, defendant killed the victim and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do that all by herself.
You're right. It really is impossible.
If it's so foolish, why use sweat and bullets?
For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow!
Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy.
Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct?
That's the key. You can't be serious. She's got her canines ready.
Miss Minnie? You had an accomplice. You know exactly who that person is.
Grr. This person?
If it wasn't someone from Kuron Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fae household, you wouldn't have had that box to use.
Morgan Faye.
Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier?
What do you have to say to this, Miss Minnie?
Grr. Grr.
You shot Dr. Gray with your own two hands. Do you deny it?
She screamed. That's all you need to know.
I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand.
Oh shit, oh fuck, is this it?
Dressed in the medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then, the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with the knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime.
But that's when something unexpected happened.
Unexpected?
Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead. With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and...
Shot him at point blank.
After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room.
Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. That is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. Miss Minnie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey.
But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through.
Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out.
What is one supposed to say?
You don't. Give us a not guilty verdict. Ah yes, of course the blood only gets on the melons. LMAO, but actually, why did she only put the blood there?
I guess it's the quickest place she could grab, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, and then like swipe
Also, there was
down.
probably a little bit of blood splatter from the gun, but yeah, she probably grabbed some blood to mark herself to try to make it look more guilty. This is the real truth behind this murder.
Ha.
Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ah!
Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry. Are you still, by chance, evolving?
What is this time? What is it this time?
Miss Von Karma, surely.
Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood will lose due to something this petty?
What in the world?
Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area.
And that is?
If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble?
Huh?
Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, and putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? So the motive. You're asking for the motive. Okay.
We have one.
We do have one.
Eh? Well, that's, Phoenix,
Clearly,
really.
Phoenix doesn't know the motive. Don't do it. Don't ask for the motive, I beg of you.
To be fair, you never asked for fucking, like, Maya's motive.
True. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was gonna say. Uh-huh. I'd like to roll insight on that.
You don't have to. You can tell it's BS.
I just want to roll my dice.
Go ahead and roll it. Roll as
Ha,
yourself.
13.
You can see that this is clearly BS.
That's because the defense attorneys have no rights. Only prosecutors. Only prosecutors with whips.
It's not that they don't have any rights, it's that they have no money. Because
That
politicians
too.
don't like funding the defense. Because if they lose, then the state loses money. Or if the defense wins, they lose money.
Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eeny Minnie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Clearly her trying to rip her hat apart is definitely telling of her having a motive.
A motive. That's... I can't say she has no motive here.
The great journey is a lie. Oh, sorry, wrong trial.
I have to think of a motive. What is her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead?
Phoenix, how stupid are you?
The reason you wanted Dr. Gray dead is this.
It's gonna be the car accident clipping, correct?
Either that or the profile for her sister, yeah.
Ha. Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright.
That's great. Now even she's calling me by my full name. That's newspaper clipping too, right?
Yeah, I thought I did it right.
It says present either that or the profile.
Look, Phoenix is doing his best, okay? Phoenix head empty, only Gumshoe. Phoenix head empty, only Edgeworth, because like, he's barely spoken of him. Refuses to speak of him. Things haven't been the same since Mr. Edgeworth dipped. He's lost that brain cell. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death?
Yes. Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
What do you mean by that?
Oh man, why is it so funny to me? Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm like going to explain, so like please listen, okay? You think I insert motive here? Yes. Please, I beg you. It's Eeny and Miney, not Innie and Minnie.
I'm sorry.
Listen. Listen.
Their names are already so close together. It's very hard to say.
Yeah.
Eenie and Miney. I will try to do my best to correct myself from now on.
Yeah, I think the homie is right because it's supposed to be a play on like eeny, meeny,
Eenie,
miny,
meeny,
mo.
miny, mo. Yeah.
Is that why the clown guy named Mo comes into the next
Oh my
trial?
god, I didn't think about that, but you're right. I hate that. I hate that that's probably true.
I haven't even played that part yet.
Because I'm pretty sure the first person we meet from the fucking fair is actually a fucking clown named Mo. Fuck.
Mo
Ah!
supremacy. I think I broke Grant.
I just don't like a certain part of that trial, so I like to just try to not think about it. On top of the fact that there's like a bad thing that happens to a Native American, which already makes me sad.
Oh. It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I wanted revenge, then I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides that, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was Dr. Gray. It was a total coincidence he asked me about it, But you recommended to go to Corrine Village. You
Or he fucking died.
idiot. Bonk.
Stupid bonk.
Gonna bonk. Gonna fucking bonk. I simply cannot wait for you all to meet Billy Bob Jones. Hey, my name is Billy Bob Jones.
I can't wait to do a sort of rustic Billy Bob Jones accent. Hello, my name is Billy Bob Jones. I'm here at Billy Bob Jones Duck Dip Dome.
I'm so ready.
She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see, yeah.
I don't know why I find when you get interrupted by her so funny. It's so good.
I told you you would enjoy her whipping the characters I voice. I told you this.
I don't remember this.
I told you, oh yeah, you're gonna have a lot of fun because you're gonna be voicing the character that was gonna whip me a lot.
Pathetic, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. Good night. The end. The end.
I think we have our...
No, we fucking don't.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Miney has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point.
Oh no, Miss Von Karma, please don't whip me while I'm making a point. That would be so bad. Please don't do it.
I mean, if I didn't know that was sarcasm, I would agree.
Tisk tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place among the foolish fools.
Oh god, do you think your dad whipped her?
Let's not talk about that.
Okay. What happened? I thought I had her for sure. Yeah, until the game decided to say fucking turnabout, I guess.
Yeah. Hee hee. See, just as I, told you.
Question mark?
I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Miney.
Hold it. I don't know who says that. Oh, Mia. Your Honor. Please, allow the defense 1 more minute.
All right.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. Hey, that's my mantra. There's a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. It is also the reason she had no choice but to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. I counted. It was 60 seconds. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Miney had a motive, then why did she kill the victim this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I? Can I really do this? Yes, fucking but I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
Why is that actually in character? The judge would totally do that, please.
It's because the judge
He
is basically
the
Zim
judge.
by this point.
Yes, exactly.
I can get into the mindset of the judge. None of you understand.
And
it's
the
very-
bailiff.
It's very old in here. He's also the bailiff, yes.
He's also his own bailiff.
I can protect myself. I don't need some cop to protect me.
I mean, the entire police.
Hey,
force
Gumshoe,
is
do you wanna
just
go eat afterwards?
Gumshoe.
Actually, sir, I'm gonna be hanging out with Edgeworth.
And then that's whenever fucking Phoenix starts reeing again.
Whoa, calm down there, pal. I'm just gonna go eat with Edgeworth. Like, what's the big deal? Thought he was dead.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now. Can he? Do we want to put all of our eggs in one basket? I'm very skeptical.
I mean, we all know the answer to the motive. I don't know why we had to go through this whole rigmarole.
Ha ha ha. Too bad. You're too late. The
Judge hasn't said so, though.
already ended after all. Eek! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah! Von Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Ooh, Queen rhyming. Who is she? And I don't care if you are my witness, so help me. I will throw you out of my way. No way.
Oh, well, I'm okay with putting her in front of the bus. The court will take a 5-minute recess because I really need to eat a sandwich.
He just needs to go to the bathroom. He's a bad urine. It's a bladder problem.
We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene. Gumshoe! Sandwich!
To be continued. To be continued.
It better have ham on it.
I have ham in my fridge. I actually do want a snack though, not gonna lie.
I would hand you some of my soup if I could.
I don't want soup.
It's good fucking ass soup. You should
What
try
is
it.
the flavor of the soup?
It's the flavor of I put spices in it and it tastes good.
Is it chicken noodle?
It's
Clam
chicken
chowder?
and noodle. It's not clam chowder.
Gumshoe needed more money, so he's being the judge's butler. Okay, you
He
talk-
has yet to change clothes though.
Yes. Maid outfit Gumshoe when?
Oh God, no.
This is
This
canon.
is-
I
I
refuse to
refuse to
believe
believe otherwise.
otherwise.
Oh God.
Oh, I am loving chat right now. Okay, I'm gonna grab something quickly to eat. Grant, you keep everyone comfy.
Okay, I will be here. Hey everyone. So how bad of a maid outfit do you think Gumshoe should have? Someone has probably already put Gumshoe in a maid outfit. I'm gonna look this up. No, I don't see one. There is one of Edgeworth though. You'd be like, yeah, no, I get you, man. Like, I totally get that it needs to be too small because he's a big boy, you know. So, And he always wears it around Edgeworth to try to impress him. Unfortunately, I can't send the like photo of Edgeworth in a maid outfit on Twitch, but I sent it to Gray so she can so she can put it in her Discord if she wants. Oh God. Yeah, I'm not too surprised either. I love it. It's great. Um, I'm not sure if you guys ever saw the comic, but there was actually a comic where he went to a maid's cafe. No, it was no wait, it wasn't a maid's cafe. It was a samurai cafe. But both Phoenix and Maya thought he was going to a maid cafe. Someone did a full comic dub of that. Also, it was endorsed by Capcom. There was another Capcom comic of Maya. She wanted more ramen noodles. Expeditiously. I'll see if I can find it and send that one to Gray as well. I think it was Capcom anyways. Really? Well, apparently he basically dressed up like a samurai and went into what essentially was like a Japanese themed like restaurant. That's what the gist I got was. But with the steel samurai, essentially, yeah. He dressed up like a steel samurai and like ate old Japanese fucking food. Oh, I sent you a letter of somebody in a maid outfit.
Excuse me?
I said I sent you a picture of Edgeworth in a maid outfit because I couldn't find one for
Why are his
Gumshoe.
eyes, like, not looking right? His
I
eyes are
don't
looking in two different
know.
directions.
I was mostly looking at the outfit, so
Oh my goodness.
I was telling them about a comic dub I've seen of Capcom Ace Attorney, and one of them was Edgeworth, where they were what Maya and Phoenix were wondering where Edgeworth went, like after work,
Mm-hmm.
and Maya speculated that it was a maid cafe where a nice young woman would call him master and they would serve him food
Uh-huh.
and whatnot. But instead, it was a samurai cafe.
Oh my god.
There was also another one where Maya wanted more food, but of course Phoenix was like, "No, you've already had a bowl of ramen," which in the localized version they call it hamburger because localized,
Mm-hmm.
but it's actually ramen. And so then her sister was like, "Nah, she gonna be getting more food." So she transforms. She like gets inside. Channels her sister to get the big boobs and uses the leverage of the cleavage to get the guy to give her some more free ramen. And that's how she eats some more. As literally the comic. And if I can, I'm going to send it to you later so you can decide to put it on your channel somewhere or not, or your Discord.
I'm so disappointed. Also, I'm gonna go turn my air conditioning back on because I'm getting warm.
While you're doing that, I'm gonna look this. I'm gonna look it up. It's a really old one from what I remember. Ah, here it is. All right, now I can send this one to you. There we go. There's the Maid Cafe one.
I am here, and I have.
Hello.
This isn't ramen. This is tortellini that I made for dinner.
Damn, it would have fit the theme.
No, I just want something small to eat. I didn't want anything big, or else I would have had like my other half of my bagel. All right, let's continue.
Okay. I'll have to find the other one later, but at least I found the Maid Cafe one.
Oh my goodness.
I sent it to you.
I see.
It's a shorty but a goodie.
Is it really true about my aunt?
Oh. I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Innie could have killed Dr. Gray by
Eenie.
herself. I'm sorry.
I
Eeny,
know,
meeny,
we're
miny,
both
mo.
learning.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Catch it. Yeah, that's what we would do. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If you
Hollers,
let it
make him
go.
pay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My mother said to pick the very best one. It is you, red, white, and blue. I choose you.
You say it differently than my friends and family did.
That's how I learned.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by his toe. If he hollers, make him pay. A single $1 every day. My mom told me to pick the very best one, and you are it. It's been a while since I had to do that. Fuck me. And under the circumstances, there's no I can't talk. I'm sorry. Let me redo that. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan.
Oh, we say it differently? Okay, I'm interested to see how you say it, Marco. That's terrible. Why would my aunt? Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, hello.
You came out from behind the counter, I see.
Wow.
Wanted to get a little personal.
Nosebleed when? Look at her smile. Oh god, I'm so bisexual. Oh my god. I'm so gay for her.
Jeez.
Alright, eeny meeny miny mo, catch a tiger
Oh,
by
you
its
would've-
toe. If it
you would've
hollers, let
loved
it
a dating
go.
sim.
My mom said to pick the very best one, and you are going to be it. That's... the rhythm feels so wrong with that.
We hope you learn it different. I mean, it's basically just a dun 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 dun. You just have to put in words like a bit differently. I'm guessing. Well, I know where she's from and I know where I am, but I'm guessing you're probably from like the Midwest or something.
Franziska von Karma Supremacy. Rah rah fist. Yes.
You would have loved to like see Von Karma in the dating sim. I bet. If too bad they didn't make it. They made the Edgeworth series.
Ooh, Texas gang.
Okay.
Okay, I'm PA. I'm Pennsylvania / New Jersey, and Grant is Arkansas.
Yeah, I'm in the mid.
I'm surprised I remember that. Actually, even though you sent me something through the mail once, like.
Yes, I have. I forgot about that. I did do that.
Did I save your address? Probably not.
Probably not. It's probably somewhere in the chat somewhere. I know I saved yours so I could send it to you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Miss Von Karma, why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad. Don't you have something better to be worrying about? Say, your own situation. Look at her. She's so pretty. Looking down on me, even though we're the same age.
She's taller than you too. Are you
Okay.
done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Okay, so would she be wearing boots? So she would be wearing like combat
She's wearing like
boots
heel
or
boots, yeah.
heels? Okay, so she's really dominatrix. All right, I see how it is. What's that face? It's so confusing. Like it's smug, but there's so much going on.
It's a sharp smugness. That's the way I describe it.
Not yet. My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. It's like a sly, smug smirk.
But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever. In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is.
It's me. I always win.
Ace Attorney for the win.
Because this is a game about him, right?
I call it Ace Attorney because I ace.
Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright.
Are you making
I'm
eating
sure-
noises?
Yes, I am.
Good job on the sandwich, come so I'll give you a bonus.
Yes, Your Honor.
I don't want to choke, please.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were eating. I thought you'd finished.
No, I have like 5 more tortellini left in my little dish.
Okay.
Can you prove Miss Eeny Miny had a motive?
Yes, I believe I can. Eeny Miny and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection. And that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. I thought it was 6 months ago.
Yeah, they kept changing it.
Miss Miney, please testify this court about your car accident last year.
Petition for gumshoe stands to be collectively known as the Gummy Nation. Oh goodness, I love that. That's so good. Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask me about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past. Let the past die. Kill it if you have to.
Miss Miney, if you please. I just finished my sandwich and I'm in a very happy mood. Don't ruin it.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but... Donk. Ow, that actually hurt my skull. That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sister's totally tired when she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too, so, like, I fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt, and, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away. Bailiff, Kylo's here again, please remove him. Yes, again.
Oh wait, that's me. I'm also bailiff. Get out of here! I think I've heard of this incident.
It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year, even though I didn't pay attention to it and had to get a reminder
Listen,
from
he
a fucking
was too caught up
newspaper.
thinking of edgy.
Yes, and there was talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister, which probably was from you.
Those are merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright, I mean, you may question the witness.
Dr. Wright,
Milk chewing.
cursed.
Damn.
I said Dr. Wright, fucking cursed.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Miney's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work with this from another angle.
Alright, am I pressing everything?
You only have to press on one thing and then present.
this one do we press on? Ah, fucking pressed Q.
Oh, it's a good thing that was the one you needed to.
Yes!
She was totally tired. You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder then that the car accident happened. Huh. So then, why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her.
True.
But, like, I don't, like, have a driver's license? That's bullshit.
We just caught her in a lie. Sorry. I get sing-songy when this happens.
This is what hanging out with, like, sophomores does to me. It's like, I just become a meme.
I'm older than you.
I didn't mean you. I meant, like, sophomores
Oh.
at my university.
Got
who
you.
are
I thought you.
ensembles with me, not you.
I thought you were saying I was a sophomore. I was like, I'm like.
No, you're not
no.
in college.
No, I wish I was though.
This is news to me. I was not aware you didn't have your license, Miss Miney. 'Cause she's lying.
Miss Miney, please amend your
And
testimony.
then we present the license. Like, okay, anyway.
I was like totally pooped. So like, here's the part that what you wanted me to where my lie is like very like obvious. So please present and just get it over with already. So many likes in our conversation.
I know.
I'm reading it here and there's like 10 likes.
I know. It hurts my brain because our one professor, whenever we say like in a sentence that's not used correctly, he's like, is it like that or is it that? And then we're like, Professor, listen. We're sorry.
We haven't had our coffee today like you have. Miss Miney, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, oh, what do you mean? And she knows we have her license.
She does. She's just an
knows.
idiot.
She knows. Oh my god.
She's not just pretending to be an idiot sometimes. She actually is an idiot.
Oh my god. What university allowed her to be a student?
I hope you didn't hear that ambulance in the background. It was very loud.
No, I didn't hear shit.
Okay, good.
It's an
I know
don't
you
need
have
an
it.
I'm not the don't call an ambulance, but not for me.
Oh God, call an ambulance, but not for me.
It's Phoenix right now.
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took from for that very express purpose of getting a driver's license.
What is the meaning of this, Miney?
We should have thrown out her testimony like the second we caught her in a lie. Why are we still interrogating this bitch?
Because if we didn't interrogate her, then we would still be in hot water. Because according to this justice system, you can't just be proven that you couldn't have done it and be innocent. You have to prove someone else did it.
Oh my god.
Because it's a dumb justice system.
Yeah, because that's what happens when you mash Japan and California together to get Japanifornia.
I think it's just like this is supposed to be in the future, so yeah.
So
I think this was supposed to be like 2000 and
magically break off from the rest of the United States.
they don't
and
have lore
magically-
for that. That's just the localization being dumb. Because technically, Lotta Hart is an actual foreigner in the non-dubbed version. In the Japanese version, she's essentially just an American Southerner. What is this Japanese thing you keep talking about? I'm glad all you guys speak some English.
That's right. Yeah, I had like a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident. Incorrect.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hoity, or the guy pretending to be him anyways, said so.
What? Are you talking about that perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how did you know he was Ow!
No one cares. Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Shouldn't it be on the license? The day you
It
get
should
it?
be. Maybe Japan, California has very lax laws about it.
I mean, so lax that Phoenix doesn't even have one. So,
But he hasn't driven at least.
like, last November.
What? November?
That accident happened last May. That's half a year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What in the...
That's happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Miney did not have a driver's license.
Arrgh.
Ugh.
Sorry. I don't know why I voiced that.
It's okay.
Ow!
Cry, and my whip will accommodate.
To make you cry more.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and your sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would have, like, let me drive.
Ah!
Don't just stand there humming at yourself.
Was that Mia slapping you?
Yes.
Oh, you too, Mia. With the whip and the pain and the ow.
I want that quote on my wall. I want this quote right there. Miss Miney, why do you think you would have not been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think the situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Miney, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops. Like, sorry, didn't mean to be mean.
It's jailed for, like, talking back to judge.
Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
Noob.
I see a bright red car for sports. I wonder how their tennis is.
I don't think that's how that works, Judge.
What are you talking about? I've seen cars do weird things before. Now then, the defense may question the witness.
I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but...
Obviously he isn't, because he doesn't have a fucking license. Okay, am I pressing or presenting first?
You are pressing on a statement, and then you will press harder.
Thanks for the Italian accent there, buddy.
You're very much welcome. Beepy bappy. That's why I get my cars back, so that policemen don't see him more.
Oh, the fact that it's red makes it 3 times faster. I don't know, help me.
Okay. It's the third statement. She, like, had just gotten a really shiny, bright red sports car. It was a new car.
She didn't fall asleep at the wheel. The car
No.
was rigged from the beginning to crash.
The car was rigged from the start.
Car was rigged from the start to crash.
I was making a A New Vegas joke, but alright.
I never played New Vegas.
You've never heard of the expression the game was rigged from the start?
No.
Aw, that's sad.
I'm just an innocent bab. I swear. I'm 23 years
I
of
need-
innocence.
If you ever get a chance, I would love to like stream New Vegas with you.
On your channel or mine?
Either or.
Okay.
One or the other. Doesn't matter which
It's
to
an
me.
RPG first person FPS, right?
Yeah. It's got a lot of RPG elements to it though, so
Maybe.
I think you would have fun with it.
I think I definitely have that on my Steam list, I think.
I have it, and I have a shit ton of mods and all the DLC, because I'm a loser that likes Fallout.
I do have Fallout New Vegas. And Shelter.
Wow. Wow, I don't got Shelter. I already played that on my phone.
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her boyfriend's initials?
That is something I would have said, but I actually didn't, and the game did it for me. This is the judge. I am just role-playing the judge. I'm giving you guys bonus content of judge. I was gonna say, is that a gang or something? But no, boyfriend's initials work way better.
Where did the judge go to school exactly? I
Probably
went
a
to
privileged
roll
private school.
for- Oh, what would it be a roll for? To figure out where he
What are you
went
trying to
to
figure out? Oh, that'd be a fucking history test, man.
History? Okay, I'm rolling for history.
See if you can remember.
It's a 9.
He went to every school that you can think of, so you don't know which one exactly.
Oh my god. The same place as Edie, I guess.
He was homeschooled.
Oh my god. And it was a really special model. She had waited a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess her love of cars would be obvious. The obvious next topic. I don't really know anything about cars.
Well, this is what happens when you don't get a fucking license, Phoenix. Maybe you'll get one now. Oh my
That's
god.
what happens when you don't drive a fucking car, Phoenix. You're like, I can talk about bikes. But I have a feeling this was bound to come up.
You could talk about public transport.
I can talk about trains. Talk about bikes. I can talk about walking, but not cars. Cars are weird. Cars are no good. Your Honor,
Yes?
please have the witness amend what she just said in her testimony.
You mean the part about it being a special import car?
Yes.
Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not my point. Though to be honest, I don't know what the point is either.
Miss Miney, would you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. Alright, and I guess we press on this statement.
We have to present. I yelled, "Hold it," pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars.
Ask for the heck of it, I'm assuming.
I mean, I was saying you have to present.
Oh. I thought you said press, not present.
No, I said we have to present something.
I did not hear that.
Something about the car. The car is weird. Right door. It was in the second page. It was on the second page. But I opened the right door and like got out. but this is a British car.
Oh.
Even then, in the back, if you look in the flashback, the right side of the car is engulfed in flames.
Hmm. So I have to present that somewhere, right? Oh, I present that
Yep.
here.
On the car, yeah, in the model. Miss Miney. Do you remember this article? It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right?
Well, it's on the right side, of course, because the driver's on the left side.
That would be if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in the British car.
Opposite.
The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be on the left side.
Ugh.
What do you mean by this?
Miss Miney, you said that you had escaped using the right side of the car.
Well, technically, if you want to get finicky with her words, you could just, like, she could say, well, she only said, she didn't say the right side door, she said the right door. So, like, any door could have been the correct door to get out
She
of the
did say the
car.
right side door in the article, but she didn't say it in the testimony, no.
Okay.
But if you were sitting there, then that means you were in the driver's seat.
Order in the court, order! I never...
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Annie said that the person who was driving was her older sister, Meanie Miney.
That is what Innie said, yes, but that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix, it looks like you finally found the real root of this murder.
If we connect all the dots, there's only one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Ennie or Miney? Who was really driving that night?
It was Annie.
No.
So it was Mimi.
Miney, yeah. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Miney. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive.
But you just said... The witness, Miss Eenie Miney, was the one in the driver's seat.
Which leads us to the next question.
They swapped. Annie was the one who died. Mimi lived. And then, when she got taken to the hospital, because her face had been so badly burned, she swapped her identity.
I'm not sure if it was on purpose or by accident, but since the only person with a driver's license, they used the driver's license to make her look like her sister. Because they thought she was her sister.
Wow.
The next question?
Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now?
What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is...
I'll tell you what her name really is.
If you get it wrong, it's half of the...
Yeah, you get like 2 chances. The witness's real name is
Mimi.
Mimi Miney, not deceased. Mimi Miney. That is your real name.
Of all foolish dribble. Then, how do you explain her appearance?
This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital. So for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeon used a picture.
Facial recognition surgery.
This is the picture she gave the doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister.
But Mimi Miney, she died in the car accident.
That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case.
Then, the body they found at the crash site.
That was the body of the real Eenie Miney. Eenie Miney. Isn't that right, Meanie Miney? A car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Miney. Eenie
So
Miney.
she wanted revenge against Gray for being the reason her sister died. So it's the same motive, but just different perspective now.
She fell asleep at the wheel, and she believes that Dr. Gray drugged her and caused this. Her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Miney from existence. She also couldn't take the blame for the hospital accident.
Your Honor, I'm sure you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray.
What do you argue?
What is the meaning of this nonsense?
Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person.
A dead person who wasn't actually dead.
The spirit of the nurse that had died in the crash, Mimi Miney. However, that would not have been possible. Because Mimi Miney was in fact still alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs.
And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
And we still have to prove why Morgan got involved. Oh my god.
Before the channeling. It's gonna really suck for Pearl. Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about the communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed.
What? Well, Miss Miss Welcomer.
Why did you say my name just now? Looks like I've been unmasked. Witness? I don't know if it should be the same voice or not.
I would say not bubbly, just like I would say like a normal voice, just with like a sad undertone.
Okay, that's right. I admit it. My name is Mimi Miney. That quack doctor, he got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi too. So close.
But why? Why would you go as far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister?
I think I understand why. Mimi Miney wanted her old self to disappear because of this.
This,
Newspaper clipping.
number one.
Yes.
That's about the malpractice incident.
Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. The nurse by the name of Meanie Miney. That's right. Person standing before us today. A few weeks after this mishap, Meanie Miney had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister.
The timing couldn't have been worse.
14 patients dying in that accident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear.
I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way.
She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister. And even her own face. This was her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister.
Unbelievable. A plan beyond my wildest imagination.
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo Jumbo?
Becoming Amy has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it. I hate it all.
I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as... why did Miss Miney choose to go with such a complicated plan? And why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear.
The innocence of the defendant, Maya Fey.
This is preposterous. I am perfect. Me, Franziska von Karma.
I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss Von Karma. How about you? I'm going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is.
Ah! 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 No! Ah!
And one more for good measure.
You mean more few thousand?
Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud. A shame. A sham.
The shame is sham.
Now then, it looks like even though there was literally assault and possibly attempted murder of Mr. Phoenix Wright in front of this worldwide camera footage, it looks like it's some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness. I'll just let this slide, because like everything else I do, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Not guilty.
Maya's not guilty!
That is all. This court is adjourned. Going to go get a massage.
Valid. Congratulations, Maya. Sis? Oh, cuties. It's good to see you too, Maya. How are you doing? Sis? Sis? I didn't kill anyone, did I? No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream. You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent. Familiar scent? I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago. That's right. Gumshoe is a masseuse as well, I guess.
There's still one thing I don't quite get.
What's that?
What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot.
I think Mimi Miney had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fey, who had just committed a murder.
She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick,
Congrats, Maya.
thanks. Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know.
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again. So just don't.
Easier fucking said than done, apparently. Question mark?
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. I mean, did you really care about your aunt, though? She's kind of a bitch.
That's toxic, I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help me remind you of the plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Girls don't let it be, though. We need answers. Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan was... Do you want me to tell you what it was? I will hint that it is a profile.
It's a profile, okay. Because of Pearl?
It's because of Pearl. Pearl Faye.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into Curain Village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's blood would disappear. And what would happen then?
The Branch family. My aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was also that Pearls would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so.
Date and time unknown, detention center, solitary confinement, cell 13. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Curain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder and cooperated with the whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless Maine family girl. That Maya Fey. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. The chance will present itself. Your time will come.
Maybe in the next game.
Ooh.
The one I haven't played. End of trial, end of turnabout, episode 2.
Amazing. Wow.
Amazing.
Yes, save. We will start. Yeah, it's
Oh,
10
we're gonna-
o'clock. So, it's bedtime.
The next one is... Oh yeah, oh yeah, I forgot.
It's currently 10 p.m. Do you know where your children are? I have one of mine right here. My little Rexy.
I'm looking at the characters and I'm remembering a lot of the stuff now with Billy Bob Jones. I remember now. I was trying to remember who he was. I was like, is he in the third game? Am I just forgetting? And I was like, nope, I forgot. Because he gets called a different name the majority of the trial.
Interesting, okay. But thank you all for joining me tonight. I apologize for Twitch issues, but it's not my fault. It wasn't me. It was Twitch, not me. Oh no, the next one is, yep, Turnabout Big Top. Woo, I am terrified, to say the least. Nice to stream, have a good night. Thank you, Yelfador, you too. So Sunday at 7, we'll be starting Subnautica Below Zero. Woohoo! Playing it totally. No. I'm playing it blind. I have nothing what's happening. I have no idea what's in the game. I've seen mixed reviews, but I've been trying to keep spoilers out of my Facebook feed. Then on Tuesday, we will start Life is Strange 2. And then next Friday, we will continue with Phoenix Wright and with Grant. And we'll pray that Twitch is not broken.
I will also be posting things in her Discord of Phoenix Wright Nature.
Oh, God.
If it annoys you, I won't, but I was thinking people liked it.
Well, if people want it, then okay.
Also, I was going to try to make clips of the stream.
Yes, please do that.
If Twitch will let me, I will gladly post that to you and on the Discord.
Don't post it to the Discord.
Okay, I'll post it to you.
Yeah, send them to me. But thank you all for joining. I hope to see you in one of my other streams later this week. And if you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord. It's down below. I'm doing a overhaul on it. And yeah, I will see you guys on Sunday. Bye!